transferred here, and so being the athlete he is, and as he's a senior, the fact that he's a senior new coordinator, I would expect his numbers to really improve from last year. And then with their speed now, last year was they just got behind that big old offensive line, those big backs, and they were willing to take 3-4 yards at a time and chew up a lot of clock. So this year they're going to try to hit some big plays, and got a little smaller running back than they had last year, but they're going to go more 4-out receivers, and I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball to Bloom and Palmer as much as they can.
Live from Council Bluffs, the pregame show is brought to you by Mackey Motors. Find new roads, 93.7 KKRL. Also online, 93.7KKRL.com. You can take the game with you on your mobile device or computer tonight. And we'll be back with more of the Mackey Motors pregame show, including your starting lineups when we return. It's 93.7 KKRL, back after this.
Lights flickering, outlets not working, circuit breaker tripping. Hi, it's Tessie at Grease Company. Grease Company specializes in new and existing commercial, industrial, and residential electrical service.
Have you started it?
Electrical needs at work. 609.
Superior quality every day.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a DMAC. Life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The Mackey Motors pregame show continues on 93.7 KKRL Carroll. Mackey Motors find new roads. Nick Brinks along with Terry Kasperbauer tonight. The Carroll Tigers are in Glenwood. No, they're not. Their field's not quite done yet, so they moved it up to Council Bluffs. I was down here for a Glenwood-Kemper game last year. Same story, or at least the same ending. Game got moved to Council Bluffs, but that was because of rain. Moving to a turf field like Carroll's got.
Yep, and unfortunately, unless there's a ball program, probably 10, and because Central and built the turf field. But it won't be a
first game of the 2019 season for right here in the playoffs.
Yeah. Though, who obviously was in Class 3A this year as a freshman. Yeah, and Glenwood won the toss and deferred. team game.
So we'll start with the offense for the Carroll. The Mackey Motors pregame show on 93.7 Codes. And they are springing a different kicker on to open the game. It'll be number 20, Brock Sell, and deep to return.
I think Dirks is one. Dirks is number 8.
Feldman.
Yep.
And Abraham Dirks. So.
Yeah. And Dirks had a really good showing last year. He only got to play 5 games, but he showed off his speed and versatility in those 5 games.
Beautiful night for football. Brock Sell stands at his own 30. He'll kick it from left to right from our vantage point. Scoreboard shows 12 minutes. The foot into the end zone, and it's over the head of Abraham Dirks. And the Carroll Tigers will come out and their own 20-yard line for the Tigers. The running back, Jake Royland, a senior, had 6. Colby Christensen and Torrey Feldman Jr.'s. And in the slot, Cade Shabel, a junior. After snap number 1, still 12 minutes on the clock, 1st and 10 from their own 20. They hand it off the starting lineup, and he'll carry it on the sweep from left 4 and a pickup of 4 on play number 1.
Yeah, and then just with one wide receiver sweep and made a nice cutback to get 4 yards on the play.
Offense from left to right on is Tucker Henner is a senior. Right guard is in glass. Screen pass right side. It's caught by getting pushed back, a gain of 2.
Area and outside back. Be one of those guys that now as a senior he's going to be called upon to play.
Connor Peterson, Xander Carta, and Colton Eckhart, all seniors. It's 3rd down and 5. They gave it a 1-yard completion. Woosley in motion. Across the 50, tackled from behind into the 40, and down at the 38-yard line, brought down from behind.
Unknown guy since he broke his foot last year in this game, didn't get to play any offense, but he's the top 2 or 3 fastest guys on the team, and the defensive back there, Lincoln, found out might have to give him a little.
Feldman didn't play much offense, if at all, last year. First catch for him on the night goes for 25 to play first quarter on KK. Handoff, now they give it to Royland, and he takes it left side, and he will struggle to get back to the line. A loss of 1 on the play as the clock winds down under 10:05.
Yeah, good penetration up front line, and they're good backers that fly to the football.
2nd down and 11 for the Tigers. 2 receivers right. They'll send Shabel in motion, rolling out to his right. Here's Royland. It's not going to be a gain of much, but Vincent gets rid of it as he was falling to the ground. It would have been to the right side.
Yeah, he gained about close to 10 yards. If he hadn't got rid of it just in time. To get 3 yards on the play.
Early on, 3 for 3, 41 yards, aided by the 37-yarder. 3rd down and 9, 36-yard line of Glenwood. The Tigers step back with Vincent. Eye of the marker, he gets close to the 30 as bring up 4th down from the 30.
Yeah, another factor over there. Kobe Christensen, Jr. He was fighting a little growing issue. He is, and made a nice cut there, just a little short of the 1st down.
Almost 3 minutes into the football game. It'll be 4th down, 4 yards to go. The Tigers will be looking for the 28-yard line. They're just shy of the 30 here.
10 guys on the line of scrimmage for Glenwood.
1st down, they hand it off, and that was not going anywhere from the start. Brought down in the backfield, back to the 32.5-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs as Royland was stuffed.
Yeah, and looking at Coach McCartan's actions after the play, I don't think it's what he wanted. It might have been an RPO where Kobe Vincent had a choice of either handing off or holding the ball and maybe hitting. I think Coach McCartan wanted him to hold the ball back and hit Torrey Vincent out here and try to get the one-on-one matchup.
So now we will see what Glenwood's offense can do. They'll start from their own 32-yard line, 8:59 on the clock. Zach Carr, the quarterback, hands it off. There's a flag down. Lots of running room up the middle across the 50, down to the 49. It was a run by number 37, Kyle Jorgensen.
I think the man in motion may have cut up field a little too early. Nope. Yep.
So instead of a nice 20-yard or so gain, it'll be a loss on the play, and they'll redo first down.
Yeah, that was right up the middle. And we're going to, our youth is going to be on the defensive front other than Chase Gladden, and he's going to line up at the defensive end spot most of the time. I assume teams are going to probably stay away from him or double team him if they are running at him. And so our two middle guys, Nealon and Vanami, brand new starters, they're going to have to plug that up.
Zach Carr, the senior quarterback, 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions thrown a year ago. A man in motion. They hand it on the sweep, left side to John Palmer. And on first down and 15, he won't gain a whole lot. Might have even lost. Nope, they'll call no gain on the play. 8:33 to play in this first quarter. It'll stay second down and 15.
Yeah, Brendan Coffrin, who led the team in tackles last year with over 100, one of the top tackles in the state, flew all from his linebacker spot to help bring him down.
Zach Carr will stand in the pistol formation. They fake the handoff. He'll look to his right, now airing it over the middle. He's got a man. It's across the 50. Ball comes out. Tigers have a shot at it, and I think they will come up with it. The Tigers with Slade Siebenaler, the defensive back, rather the linebacker. He comes to scoop up the loose ball.
Yeah, Jacob Tuning was the cornerback that got beat on the slant route. Was able to strip the ball from out of the receiver's hand, and Slade, who was the safety last year, with Torrey being healthy, Feldman's now the safety, and Slade moved up to an outside linebacker spot, and he's sprinting downfield after the play and was able to get on the ball.
The play went for 30 to 35 yards before the receiver, I believe it was Palmer, had it popped out from behind, and as he was driven to the ground, it scooted out. Slade Siebenaler came up, picked it up, and on first down, the quarterback keeper for Vincent, and he'll move maybe a yard, and that brings up second down and 9, 7:50 on the clock, first quarter, no score.
Yeah, and I think that was a design quarterback keeper up the middle. A lot of times it's a quarterback read, but that time with the man in motion, I think it was designed to fake to Dirks in motion and Vincent upfield, but not much there.
The Tigers will come out with Vincent faking the handoff. Now slant rather. They were looking for Feldman, cutting from the left side. It was tipped. Could have been intercepted, but nobody was around to pick up the tipped ball, and it's third down and 9 for the Tigers. Clock stop. We'll stop at 7:30, first quarter.
Yeah, and the guy that tipped it was Silas Bales, who last year turned the momentum in the game. Tigers had a lead and was driving, and he intercepted the pass and went 60 yards for a touchdown that changed the whole momentum of that game last year.
So the Tigers come out with 4 receivers. Royland at the right hip of Vincent. Shotgun snap, rolling out. Airs it over the middle. Double coverage. And it's intercepted at the 34-yard line. Ryan Bloom, the junior, with the pick.
Yep. Luke Woosley, tight end, just ran straight down the field on a 9 route. Bloom had him man-to-man, and the safety came over to help out. And Ryan Bloom's a heck of an athlete also. Junior, he's played at the state basketball tournament as a freshman, and so he's not a newbie to any of these big moments at all.
The pass thrown into double coverage, a bit behind the receiver, intercepted. Now Glenwood in the all-black uniforms, Tigers in the all-white uniforms. They go up the middle this time, and it's a handoff. Jorgensen, and he'll take it for a yard out to the 35. No one's had much luck on the ground so far.
Nope.
Other than the one play that Glenwood had called back on the opening play of the first drive.
Yeah, and the Tigers have put Mitchell Owen in at one of the defensive tackle spots along with Corey Nealon.
Dominic Robertson, in fact, got the carry on the last play. Now they'll send a man in motion from in the backfield to the right, and the yellow flag will come out. Penalty on the field. It was setting up to be 2nd down and 9. That gives us a chance to run through the starting lineup. We've got Zach Carr, as I mentioned, for Glenwood. The running back, Dominic Robertson. The receivers, John Palmer, Ryan Bloom, Silas Bales, and Brock Smith, the senior, as they call false start. And on the offensive line, Colton Eckhart, the left tackle. Connor Peterson and Dylan Hopp, the guards. Trey Hansen, the center. And the right tackle, Noah Clark. That's the offense for Glenwood. The defense for the Tigers. On the ends, you've got Ryan Johnston and Chase Gladden. Corey Nealand and Carter Vanami on the interior line. 2nd down and 15, 6:52 to go, first quarter. Carr rolls out to his right. He's got a man wide open. That's a first down across the 45, out at the 47, and it's a pickup of 16, maybe 17.
Yeah, and it's very obvious they're going to go to Palmer as much as possible, and they're going to try to isolate him on our new defensive back out here, Jacob Tuning. First year he's played in varsity, and he's going to have a tough matchup man-to-man on Palmer tonight.
New set of downs from the 47-yard line. Up the middle, hard hit. Woosley comes in on the tackle. And even more impressive for Woosley is that was with a blocker in front of him, and he still comes up and lays out Dominic Robertson, a pickup of 1.
Inside this year with Marcus Lee graduating.
2nd and 9. The fake handoff. Flushed out of the pocket left side. Carr will scramble. He's across midfield. Dodges one defender. Dodges two. The stiff arm across the 30, inside the 25, still on his feet. 20, 15, finally brought down. The Tigers knock him down. Abraham Dirks, but it's a big pickup on the play, and it will go 33 yards.
Yeah, first Ryan Johnston lost contain out on the right defensive end spot, and Abraham Dirks was the first guy that got juked out here at the 45, 50-yard line. Credit to him, though, he got up and he was able to chase Carr down to prevent him from scoring a touchdown.
To the 15-yard line, halfway through the first quarter on 93.7 KKRL. Silas Bales in motion. They hand it off up the middle, and Glenwood will not. They won't go anywhere. Well, I guess they will squeeze it forward for a few. Give him 4 yards as they hand it off to Robertson. 3 carries now, 5 yards for Robertson, but that 33-yard run for Carr really opened things up here on the drive for Glenwood. Down to the 12, 2nd and 7, looking to his left. The slant inside the 5, working on Colby Christensen, and the ball is inside to the 3.
Yep, that's Bloom out there, and Bloom and Palmer will be a lot like Bading and Jang Jicklo was for the Tigers last year. They're going to see a lot of passes thrown their way, and those guys run great routes.
Both teams turned it over on their opening drive. Direct snap, and walking into the end zone for Glenwood. And it's a touchdown
Jack
with
Carr.
Cole Mayberry, wasn't it?
They put Cole. They went to
direct snap to Cole Mayberry.
Yeah.
And he puts the Glenwood Rams on the board first. 6-0 opening quarter, 3-yard touchdown run for Mayberry. And the Tigers now down by a touchdown. Extra point from Brock Sell. And he splits the upright. 7-0. Glenwood takes the first quarter lead. 5:24 left in the opening quarter. We're back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL Carroll.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Glenwood boots it through the end zone for a touchback, and the Tigers will begin this drive once again from their own 20. Opening drive, turnover on downs inside the 35 of Glenwood. Second drive intercepted. We'll see if third time's the charm for the Tiger offense. They trail 7-0 just past the halfway point in this first quarter. Live from Council Bluffs tonight along with Terry Kasperbauer. I'm Nick Brinks. The Tigers in the all-white uniforms. Black numbers, orange trim, black helmets. Glenwood all black with the white numbers. Colby Vincent out of the shotgun. They'll hand it off up the middle for Royland. And he'll get to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. Looks like the near side referee will call it a loss of 1.
Yeah, not much going up in the middle there. Now, we talked at the beginning that you never know if you get a sophomore that might come up and surprise you. Well, the kicker for Glenwood, Broxell, sophomore, and he's beat out the returning kicker who's a senior, and he's booted 2 into the end zone and kicked an extra point.
Second down and 11. Low snap to Vincent. The pass into the backfield, Royland laid out. It was over his head and off his fingertips, and he was lit up after the ball was already well out of his grasp. Incomplete. Third down and 11 coming up for Carroll. This third drive not off to a good start. 4:51 left in the quarter, opening quarter.
Cole Mayberry was all over that route by Royland, and even if Jacob had caught that, it probably would have gone for a loss.
Cole Mayberry, a linebacker. He scored the touchdown on the direct snap. They put him in at quarterback for the keeper. Took a 7-0 lead. Here's the third down pass play. They go to the near side, incomplete, short behind Feldman. And Torrey Feldman slides, trying to come back at the sticks, incomplete. And fourth down, Tigers sent the punting unit onto the field.
Yeah, that time Colby Vincent just needs to step up and throw that ball because he had Torrey open, and it would have been a first down if that pass is completed.
Tigers will punt it away now inside their own 20-yard line. Ty Nissen, the junior, 35 yards per punt 1 year ago. Deep to return, it will be John Palmer.
Yeah, they got 12 guys on the field.
And off comes number 6, Preston Lincoln. He'll run to the sideline. 7-0, Glenwood with the first quarter lead, 4:47 on the clock. They struck on a 3-yard touchdown run from Cole Mayberry. And the Tigers come away empty here on their third drive. It will be fourth down and about 6 now. Punting unit stays on the field. Thanks again to Mackey Motors for bringing you the pregame show tonight. Roselle Mutual Insurance, they'll bring you halftime tonight, and it's the game of the week. Cade Nissen is taking highlights down on the field. We'll share highlights from tonight's game later in the week, and this kick is booted out of bounds near midfield. It gets to the 46, net punt of about 22 yards, and Glenwood will begin this start that they were looking for.
No, and Ty Nissen, who had a really good season last year as a sophomore punter in camp, he's really been booming the ball.
Let's get through the rest of the Carroll defense. I gave you the defensive line on the last series. Linebackers, Abraham Dirks, a junior. Luke Woosley, a senior. Brennan Coffrin, a senior. Slade Siebenaller, a junior. Siebenaller already with a fumble recovery tonight. First down and 10. Handoff to Dominic Robertson. He's got the first down across the 40. Down to the 36. Ball's loose. Tigers come up with it. Brennan Coffrin, I just read his name. And he picks up the loose football after a 10-yard carry for Robertson.
Wow, I missed that fumble. I don't know how it came out of there. That ball, that was a quick hitter right up the middle. I think they ran past Coffrin, but he stayed with the play, and like you said, was able to come up with the fumble recovery. Now they're going to go with Brennan in as a running back. A little different look here.
Hey, you get the fumble recovery, we'll give you a chance to have the football in your hands on offense.
Yeah, going to two running back set with Nealon and Coffrin in the game.
4:34 to go. The Glenwood offense, one play, the turnover in Tiger territory. And now the Tigers, they'll hand it off, and they take it up the middle. They go to Coffrin, so you get the fumble recovery. We'll hand it off to you as well. He crosses the 40, gets up to the 43, and it's a pickup of 6. That's the first run for the Tigers that will go for more than 5. And then, in fact, before that, they only had one that went over 1.
Yeah, and that's two backs look with 2 tight ends might be something we're going to go to a little more.
They go to Coffrin again. This time back to the line of scrimmage. Does not look like he will get much more than that. Clock will continue to move under 4 minutes to play first quarter. Glenwood 7, Carroll 0. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. It'll be third down, 4 yards to go from their own 43-yard line. Tigers moving right to left.
And might be interesting to note now, change in the high school, when the ball is whistled dead from the previous play, the play clock starts then at 40. So we'll no longer wait for the referee to start the 25-second
Royland at the right hip. He'll stay back to block. Vincent going deep, looking for Feldman. He leaps over the defender. Preston Lincoln can't hang on to it. Good coverage from Lincoln. A yard or two further on the pass, and that was 6 points, but that was already a deep pass as it was. It falls incomplete, and the Tigers will be forced to punt again.
Yeah, and again, Preston Lincoln, single coverage with the safety coming over to help. Pass got to be a little more to the outside, too, away from the safety coming over, and I think Kobe's got a strong enough arm he can do that. Just got to have faith in how far he can throw it and get it out there.
Tigers are led by head coach Denny McCartan. Glenwood's coach is Corey Faust. And the Tigers will punt once again. They've turned it over on downs. They've thrown an interception. Now they've punted twice. Much better kick from Ty Nissen this time. Fair caught at the 20. And a flag down immediately at the returner's feet, but he's picking it up.
Yeah, I think he meant to throw his beanbag down there to say where it's going to be marked.
Hey, it's the first game of the season.
Yeah, everybody's
players have the jitters. Broadcasters can have the jitters, even the officials.
Yep.
3:15 left, first quarter. Inside their own 20. Glenwood will have it at the 19. And so far, the Tiger defense, aside from the one drive where they gave up the long run play for the quarterback with a couple of missed tackles, and then they finish it off with a touchdown run, the Tiger defense has been stingy so far, and they've forced a couple of turnovers. Zach Carr out of the shotgun. He'll screen it to the left side. They send it to Palmer. Palmer's with, he's got some running room. He's across the 30 to the 35, tackled down at the 37, and it's an 18-yard gain. And for Palmer, that's already his third catch of the night, all in double digits. He's already got 68 receiving yards.
Yeah, he just went in motion out of the backfield and the split in out there. Ryan Bloom threw a nice block on our outside linebacker, Slade Siebenau, and then it was just one-on-one with Palmer and Colby Christensen out there.
In the secondary for the Tigers, Jacob Tuning and Colby Christensen are the corners, and Torrey Feldman is the safety. Loose ball in the backfield, incomplete. Tigers jumped on it as if it was a lateral and a live ball. Referees blow it dead. Incomplete pass, and it will be second down and 10.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do that because you never know official's going to call it a forward pass or lateral. So you get on it and let the official.
Tonight, 2:54 to go first quarter. Rams with a 7-0 lead over the Tigers. They send Bales in motion from left to right, two receivers on the right now. They fake the handoff to Robertson. Over the middle, deep pass, almost intercepted. Colby Christensen had his hands on it. He went up against Ryan.
Nice play by Colby. Zach Carr, you can tell, has really worked on his throwing motion from last year. He threw that ball 25, 30 yards on the line, and if not for Colby making a great play there, that would have been a touchdown.
2:49 on the clock. Third down and 10 for Glenwood. They're at their own backfield. Now just one. They send Bloom in motion. Rather, Palmer. Open over the middle. Oh, he's gone. Across the 50, the 40, the 30, inside the 20, 10. Touchdown. He had one man to beat. It was Jacob Tuning, and he couldn't catch him. And he takes it the distance. 63 yards for the touchdown, John Palmer.
Yeah, Carr was going to him the whole time there. Send him in motion and let him cut back. A little slant route, one-on-one coverage, and he's tough to guard. Might have to do a little double teaming on him and hope everybody else can take their man.
2:37 left in this opening quarter, and Glenwood on the scoreboard once again. And Brock Sell on for the extra point, and this one splits the uprights again. 14-0 Glenwood over the Carroll Tigers. The Tigers will have their fifth offensive series when we come back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
ready to fire up that grill. Choose the market on 30 for all your grilling needs. Hi, it's Tim. We have everything you need, including the seasoning. We have the favorite jumbo hot dogs, sausages,
Out 63 yards, but it was John Palmer that did most of the work. He got around his defender on the quick screen pass, or the slant rather, and took it to the house 63 yards. Extra point was good by Brock Sell, and now the right-footed kicker will boot it deep once again. He's
Offsides.
put 2 through the end zone. This one will go into the end zone as well, but a flag down at the 40.
Yeah. The guy right next to the football, 39, Sully Woods. He's the one guy that should never be offsides because he can see exactly where the ball's at, and he was a good yard past the 40-yard line when the ball was kicked.
2:37 on the clock, and Glenwood has a 14-0 lead in this first quarter. 3-yard touchdown about halfway through the first quarter for Cole Mayberry, and then a 63-yard touchdown pass to John Palmer from Zach Carr. It was maybe a 10-yard pass, but Palmer had all kinds of space between the one defender that could get to him, and he pulled away. Here's not a touchback. It'll be returned inside the 10-yard line. Abraham Dirks across the 20 to the 30, and he's tripped up, knocked down right at the 30, and that's where the Tigers will begin this drive. They've turned it over. They've punted a couple of times, but offensively they haven't found a whole lot of a rhythm yet. They'll see if they can change things up here with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, down 14-0, as they take on the Glenwood Rams here in Council Bluffs tonight on 93.7 KKRL Carroll. Also broadcasting live and streaming online, 93.7KKRL.com.
We're missing a guy.
The Tigers down by a couple of touchdowns. Jack Troutman, he was the motion man. They'll give it to him. From right to left, he crosses the 30 and will maybe pick up 1 or 2 yards on the run.
Yeah, running plays, rushing yards are hard to come by. You know, other than the big pass play to Torrey Feldman, really haven't done much offensively. Going to have to find some way to loosen them up a little bit. Maybe hit some hitches to get their defensive backs coming up to allow our guys to go by him. But Glenwood's got speed. They're always right there in the top of the track in 3A in the spring.
Second down and 8. Cade Schabel in motion. They fake the screen to him. Vincent keeps it, takes it up the gut, gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Vincent. So far for the Tigers tonight, 8 carries, 10 yards, 4 for 7 passing, 47 yards. Minute 30 to go, first quarter. 14-0 Glenwood. The Tigers have third down and 8 at their own 31-yard line. Third down and 9. Vincent steps back. He faces the blitz. He's got the first down. Caught by Woosley into opponent territory, and the Tigers get the first to the 44. A pickup on the play of 25.
Yeah, that was a big play. Needed the first down, and I was just going to say, we got to find Glenwood's putting 10 guys up on the line of scrimmage, so only their free safety is back off about 15 yards. Everybody else is right up on the line of scrimmage, so they're guarding our men right on top of them. We got to be able to get by them.
2 receivers on the field for the Tigers. They'll air it out deep. Oh, overthrown. Cade Schabel had 6 points in his grasp, but the throw was just a bit long. He had several steps on the defender, incomplete. Second down and 10.
Yeah, and he kind of got his feet tangled up with one of the defensive backs there, and the free safety, I think it's Jorgensen, yeah, free safety. That had been interesting to see if Schabel could have outran.
1 yards 1 year ago. Second down Vincent will roll out to his left. He'll find Feldman. Feldman spins away from one tackler inside the 30, pushed out at the 25-yard line, and it goes for 18.
Yeah, and that's a nice play. Kobe Vincent rolling to his left, the right-handed quarterback. That's always a tough throw, but got his shoulders squared up to the line of scrimmage, and Torrey ran a nice out route, hit him in stride, and showed his ability to break the first tackle, and got a nice drive going. Just got to finish it this time.
2 catches, 54 yards now for Feldman. He'll line up to the left side. They'll hand it off to, and they'll move it up to about the 22-yard.
That's a good cut. And you get 3 yards a carry. That's good if you can consistently do that, and it kind of loosens up those defensive linemen and linebackers to get them up a little closer to the line of scrimmage. Then you can throw.
For the Tigers, 2nd down and 7. 25 seconds left in the opening. Gets past one tackler, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be about it. But the first guy that got there, I thought he was going to bring him down for a loss of maybe 3 on the play, so at least Royland was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I think the Tigers will let the clock wind down, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. 14-0, Glenwood with the lead over Carroll, live from Council Bluffs tonight on 93.7 KKRL.
Team Auto Group is a proud supporter of all area sports teams now.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Pre-game show wasn't very enjoyable for that reason. Here's the snap, 3rd down. They'll air it out deep to the end zone, looking for Christensen off the right fingertips.
So again, Kobe too, showing off the speed he's got there. Just was able to run by his guy, and Kobe Vincent just overthrew him a hair. Was able to get one arm. If he could have just under about another yard less than that, he would have been there.
4th down and 7. The Tigers nearing the red zone. The offense will stay on the field. They'll need the 16 for a 1st down. Vincent with Royland to his right. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. They send one man in motion. That's Schabel from left to right. The 4th down play from Vincent, rolling out to his right, airing it out to Woosley. Nice catch inside the 10, down to the 5. Got the foot down, and that would have been good in the NFL. He got both feet down.
You'd hate to say it, but sometimes you think, how can a wrestler be a wide receiver? Because you don't think of wrestlers as being guys with great hands, but boy, Woosley, who's an awesome wrestler, he made one heck of a play there, and that's 2 catches he's made to give us big 1st downs in this drive.
The Tigers now with 1st down and goal from the 5. 11:48 to go, 1st half. Feldman will line up as the receiver to the far left. Christensen in the slot on the left, nobody on the right side. Under center for Vincent, 2 running backs in the backfield. To Coffrin up the middle, pushing his way toward the goal line. He'll be pushed down to the ground after a gain of 3. He'll come up just shy at the 2.
It's amazing is that we've had 3 running backs in, and none of them are named Ryan Johnston, and he's our leading returning rusher from a year ago. But with him playing defense, the coaches have wanted to keep him just on one side of the ball and let these other guys play the running back spot.
Second down and goal from inside the 3 now. Vincent hands it off to Coffrin again. Coffrin is stuffed. There aren't too many people on the field stronger than Coffrin, I would say, but he ran into a couple of black jerseys, and the grouping of them pushed him to the ground. No gain on the play. Loss of 1.
We're going back to our spread set. Going to have to find a passing play out of that set with the 2 running backs and double tight look because everybody's anticipating Coffrin or Nealon running the ball there. So now we got 2 plays to get the 4 yards here.
10:40 left, second quarter. Vincent out of the shotgun. Royland to his right, a man in motion. They fake the handoff, looking to the end zone. The pass is caught and hit big time. The touchdown is made and caught by Luke Woosley.
Yeah, Palmer gave him a good hit, but he was held on the ball and it didn't faze Luke at all.
5-yard touchdown pass from Colby Vincent to Luke Woosley. And you go back to the 4th down play where they got it to Woosley. Impressive catch on the near sideline that kept the drive alive, and he finishes it off with a touchdown from 5 yards out. And the Tigers now on the scoreboard, 14-6, trailing by a touchdown.
Eli Lee, sophomore, first chance of kicking an extra point at the varsity level. It's blocked, but I think it made it over.
Got tipped and went through. That's the best kind of block you can hope for. 14-7, the Tigers pull within a touchdown. 10:31 to go in this second quarter. Back in 1 minute on KKRL.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The Glenwood Rams jumped out to a 14-0 lead. The Tiger offense struggled in the first quarter, but by the end of the quarter and the beginning of the second, the Tigers found some momentum, and they put a touchdown up on the board, a 5-yard touchdown catch by Luke Woosley. They'll kick it deep, return from inside the 10-yard line. This will be Ryan Bloom. And out across the 20 to the 24, the junior is wrapped up and tackled, and the Glenwood offense will have it at their own 25-yard line. 14-7, Glenwood with the touchdown advantage. 10:25 to go here from Council Bluffs in the first half.
Yeah, it was a huge drive for the Tigers to end up completing it, and Tigers I wondered if they would do this. They've moved Torrey Feldman up to a corner, and Slade Siebenauer has gone back to his safety spot that he played last year.
Now Glenwood from their own 25-yard line. They send Bales in motion. Here's the option play. Carr will keep it. He had some dangerous moves on the field last year, and now he'll cross midfield. One man can catch him. It's Abraham Dirks. He's got the angle inside the 20, and he'll finally save the touchdown all the way down inside the 10 to the 5, and it will go 70 yards on the ground for the quarterback.
Yeah, Carr is really showing off his speed here, and he's got some good moves. When he gets out in the open, boy, he makes guys miss. And
2 catches, 103 or 2 rushes, 103 yards already.
Yeah, that's pretty good average.
To the 5-yard line, Glenwood will have first down and goal. 10:05 to play in the opening half. They're already one play into this drive and knocking on the door to jump out by 2 scores once again. So far tonight, Zach Carr, 4 for 6 passing, a touchdown, a $122. He's also got 100 rushing yards. Robertson at his left hip, out of the shotgun. 4 receivers, 3 left. Carr drilled to the ground. There's Ryan Johnston, sack number 1 for the Tigers.
That's what you need right there. Ryan Johnson, big, strong defensive end with some speed. He's got to make plays like that because they're going to run away from Chase Gladden as much as they can.
It's a loss of 8. Back to the 13-yard line. Ryan Johnston with the sack.
So the changes now is Torrey Feldman moved from safety spot to corner. Slade Siebenauer moved from outside linebacker to safety. Luke Presley moved from inside linebacker to outside linebacker, and Ty Nissen now is playing in the middle with Brendan Coffrin.
Just over 9 to go, second quarter. The handoff to Robertson, and he'll get back to the 10 on a pickup of 3, squirted up the middle, and is finally brought down. I saw Nissen in there. He was one of the guys that was able to get a hand on him. And the tackle brings up third down and goal from the 10-yard line.
And Gladden's getting a breather here. Coaches, I'm sure, are thinking it's going to be a pass play. So Elliot Tidgren, a senior who's stands 6'3", 6'4", a little more height. Maybe you can get a hand up and maybe deflect a pass.
8.5 to go, second quarter. Glenwood 14, Carroll 7. The Rams knocking on the door for touchdown number 3 on the day, and there's early motion. And this could be moving back 5 yards for Glenwood. It was going to be third down and goal from the 10. Might be the 15 now.
Yeah, and they've really hurt themselves tonight with penalties and turnovers. They've had 3 or 4 of these motion penalties, and they've turned the ball over a couple times on fumbles after big gains.
Siebenauer and Coffrin jumped on the 2 fumbles by Glenwood tonight. Clock will continue to roll. 8:15 to go in this first half. 2 receivers out to the left side. Out of the pistol formation, they send Palmer in motion to the right. Fake handoff up the middle. Carr under pressure, gets away from one man, but the second man there brings him down. Ty Nissen, sack number 2 for the Tigers.
And Elliot Tidgren made his presence known. First play he's been in there at defensive end. He was all over Carr, and then, like you said, Nissen coming in from his linebacker spot, able to clean up. So we'll find out now. The sophomore Sell gets his first chance of kicking the field goal.
They'll line the ball up at the 19-yard line, so a 36-yarder for the Glenwood Rams. And the kick is on its way up. Almost blocked. He pushes it left. 14-7, wide left from Brock Sell, the kicker. And the Tigers, they give up a 70-yard run, but you look at the play that Abraham Dirks made, a linebacker chasing him down, and that keeps the touchdown off the board, and now the defense does the rest.
That's twice tonight. Dirks has run down Carr from behind to save touchdowns. The last time, though, they were able to punch it in later in the drive, but this time, that's why you never give up on a play. You just never know what's. You got to give your defense a chance, and that's what Abraham did by chasing Carr down there.
Tigers finally got things going on offense on the last drive. Scored their first and only touchdown of the night. Now down 14-7. Second quarter, 7:24. They'll try to tie it up. 2 receivers to the right for Vincent out of the shotgun. He'll give it to Royland. And Royland is wrapped up at the ankles, back to the 19. And no gain on the play for Royland.
Yeah, Glenwood's just got too many guys up front there that they're bringing. The backers are not even recognizing pass play on first down. They're just coming hard at the running backs, and we just have no room to run there.
Christensen checks back in. Dirks comes out. He was on the field for the last play. A loss of 1 on the play for Royland. And for Royland so far, he's not been able to get much going. 6 carries, and only 2 of them have gone for positive yardage. Second down and 11, 6:44 to go, and there was early movement. Might be Mayberry on the defensive side, unless he was drawn off, but I don't believe he was.
That's one thing the coaches talked about Wednesday in practice, is that gotta go on 2 once in a while, because Glenwood is so aggressive on defense. And the worry there is that your guys forget that it's on 2, and we watched them warming up. They 4 plays in a row, they tried to run plays warming up on 2, and somebody jumped all 4 plays. But when it counted here, we did a good job holding still.
6.5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Vincent, quick pass over the middle, caught by Woosley in double coverage. It was a wobbly pass, and Woosley comes up with the big grab, 25 yards.
He was still shaking his head, and he's giving the thumbs up to their sideline, but boy, that was quite a catch and run by Woosley.
Coming up at our post-game show tonight, we will announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. And on the last 2 drives, Luke Woosley, he's certainly thrown his impressive. You got 2 big defenders closing in, you make the catch, and then you bowl both of them over from midfield on their own 49. Vincent, the low snap, airs it out near sideline over the head of Cade Schabel, and incomplete. Would have been down in 10. Tigers have it at their own 49-yard line, down 14-7, 6:05 to go in the half.
Kobe that time had a little pressure in his face, but he showed off how strong arm he really does have, because he was not able to step into that throw at all. Away from the defense.
The Tigers, 12 rushing yards tonight, 137 passing yards. Here's the screen, jet sweep rather, and it's Dirks showing off his speed. Almost went down in the backfield. Far sideline and picks up 6 to Glenwood's 45.
Who got deep in the backfield, and like you said, looked like yards on the play, so very manageable 3rd and 5.
Under 6 minutes to go in the first half, 14-7, Glenwood with the lead. The Tigers stands at his own 50 with Royland on his right. They send a man in motion, deep pass. Vincent going deep. They'll get the flag. They were looking for Feldman. There was some contact from Preston Lincoln, and that was just enough to slow Feldman down.
Yeah, that's going to get called most nights at high school level. You just can't hold the defender or the receiver as he's going downfield, and you could tell that Torrey was getting held because Lincoln didn't want to get beat for a touchdown, so instead of giving up a touchdown, he just gives us a first down. So we'll take that and keep the drive live.
10-yard penalty for the Rams. New set of downs for the Tigers. It was defensive holding. Schabel checks back into the lineup. Dirks comes off to tie his shoe. First down and 10 for the Tigers. They have it at the 35-yard line of Glenwood. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Christensen left, Feldman right, Royland in the backfield. They hand it off to Royland. Royland stutter steps, gets past the line of scrimmage, moves forward for a pickup of about 2 on the play, and he just hasn't found much running room up front tonight.
No, and we actually did have a decent-sized hole initially there. Just Glenwood closed it so fast. We just aren't getting any blocks at that next level, but there really is no next level because all the Glenwood defenders are right up on the line.
They give him 3 or so on the carry. 2nd down and 7. The 2 or so yard line.
Off the line of scrimmage.
Maybe if he could have gotten that ball out of his hand just a second sooner, that might have been a better play.
Woosley's going against Bloom, 6'4", speedster for Glenwood. Decided that that's who they got to. They got Bloom guarding him no matter where he goes.
Vincent 9 for 16 passing, $137, a touchdown and an interception. 3rd down and 7, 5 minutes to go in the half. Vincent near side, and it kind of falls in between 3 receivers. Schabel. Maybe it was going to Woosley.
I'm
not sure. Somebody
didn't run the right route. I know they like the flood zone, so the 3 receivers were supposed to all run routes on this side, just that someone didn't get the right between all 3 of them.
With Royland in the backfield, Vincent steps back to pass, deep throw, near sideline, looking for Feldman, and Feldman reels it in from 33 yards out. Feldman with his 3rd catch of the night, and this one, a touchdown for the Tigers.
Yep, and he just keeps picking on the corner on this end, on this side, and that's Lincoln, Preston Lincoln, and Torrey just continues to run by him, and Mayberry, or the free Jorgensen comes over to try to help out, but it's too late.
And the Tigers will come on for the extra point. Eli Lee, but a whistle and a timeout called. Timeout, Carroll.
We only had 2 guys out there. Somebody forgot they were on the extra point team.
So we'll go ahead and keep it here, but a Tiger touchdown, 33 yards on the throw to Feldman. That was a beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Feldman catching it with a little bit of traffic in the end zone with 4:53 to go in this first half. Tigers were down 14-0, but a chance to tie it up off the right foot of Eli Lee.
And Kobe just missed before on that same route to Kobe Christensen, but that time he threw it right where the defender had no chance of getting it, and right where Torrey could run under it. And again, Torrey's showing off his speed and the ability to get by a defender.
Slade Siebenaller will hold for the Tigers. Eli Lee 1 for 1 on the extra points tonight. We'll try to go 2 for 2. 14-13, just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Kick is on its way, and he hits it through.
That looked much better.
4-15. KKRL's coverage of Carroll Tiger football back in 30 seconds.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs Live at Lewis Central High School tonight. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you on 93.7 KKRL Carroll. Tigers were down 14-0. They've come storming back here in the second quarter. They ended the first quarter down 14-0, but here in the second it's been all Carroll. And they will boot it away after the 33-yard touchdown pass from Colby Vincent, his second of the night. This time he found Torrey Feldman in the end zone. Beautiful spiral pass. And Eli Lee will kick it deep. Near the hash mark, near side for Palmer. Palmer gets across the 20. He's got a few guys in front of him, and he's tripped up. Might have been the kicker to do it at the 45.
Yeah, it was Lee. Lee got him, but I think if I had a choice between kicking to Bloom and Palmer, even though Bloom's a pretty good athlete, Palmer's the one that's got that speed that you never know he could break one. We have a penalty flag, it looks like.
Back at the 24-yard line, so this may be coming back. Yeah, everybody's already walking that way.
Yep, it's been all Glenwood on the penalty side of the ledger tonight. It's that's a nice thing for the Tigers. Up to this point, it's been a clean night. And Coach McCartan, Eli Lee just got his initiation to varsity football. He was probably the smallest kid out there, and he made a nice tackle.
And it was all for naught after the penalty back at the 24. He made the tackle at the 45.
Yep, but you know what? He stuck his nose in there and he wasn't afraid to tackle the Palmer kid.
Brownie points with the teammates. First down and 10. Glenwood will have it now instead of near midfield, all the way back inside their own 15, back at the 12-yard line. And the Tigers have held them on the last couple of possessions. They'll try to do it again. Zach Carr will line up in the shotgun with a receiver, now two receivers on the left as they send Palmer in motion. They go with the screen to him in the backfield across the 15, and Christensen dives for the ankles and knocks him down.
Yep.
It's a pickup of a couple on the play. They get across the 15 out to the 17. Oh, it will go for about 5, but nice tackle by Christensen.
No more changes for the Tigers defensively because of Kidgren's play the last possession there on defense. He stays in at defensive end, and Gladden now moves down to defensive tackle to help beef up the interior.
Second down and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And they give it up the gut.
And there's Gladden all over that.
And that goes nowhere.
Yeah, no,
Robertson driven to the ground.
This is the depth the coaches were talking about earlier, and Coach McCartan on the pregame talked about it. We've got about 5 guys that are now playing different positions than what the game started at, and a couple new guys on the field, so that really helps.
3:45 to go in the second quarter, and now another flag, and this is against the offense by the looks of the Carroll defenders. They're all given the false start motion.
We did have a defensive lineman jump too, so it depends on who went first. Did the lineman jump off sides or the back
Everybody on the Tigers sideline is pointing at Glenwood.
But I think the official says
Glenwood is clapping. That's a 5-yard penalty on the Tigers.
Yeah. That time Carter Vanami got antsy and came across just before the Glenwood back moved.
So instead of 3rd and 6, it'll be 3rd down and 1. So now the Tiger defense in a little bit worse of a position here. They line up everybody right around the football.
Mayberry's
Shotgun
got
snap.
that.
Mayberry scored the touchdown earlier on the run. He takes it across to the 30, and he goes for 8. Give him 9 to the 31.
Yeah, anytime he takes the snap, you're pretty sure it's going to be a run, and he just put a lot of guys in front of him blocking, and he's obviously got the ability to break through and get the first down.
New set of downs at their own 30. Glenwood football, fake handoff over the middle, deep pass, looking for Bloom. It's over his head. He was covered closely by Abraham Dirks. Bloom put the arms in the air, wanted the flag, but I didn't see a whole lot of contact there.
No, it was after the ball was already over his head. I think Abraham reached out and grabbed him, but it was late. So
incomplete, 2nd down and 10 from their own 30. Glenwood moving right to left. Tie ball game. Everybody's got 14. 3:25 to go in the first half. Then we will bring you the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show. We'll recap the first half for you, talk about some scores from other area teams. On first down, you guessed it, there's another flag.
Yeah,
somebody moved early.
Coffrin was coming hard on the blitz, and I think he got the attention of a lineman who wanted to try to block him before he got through and moved too soon.
Sounds like they call it on number 76, the right tackle, Noah Clark, and that will move them back 5, 2nd down and 15. 3:23 left, second quarter.
Yeah, Brennan was coming right over his gap, right in his inside gap, and so 76 wanted to get up to block him too soon.
4 receivers, 2 on each side. Fake handoff for Carr. Quick pass, far sideline. Looking, diving, incomplete. On the far sideline, they were looking for Palmer. He's been the go-to guy tonight. 5 catches, 135 yards, including a 63-yard touchdown.
Yep, Torrey Feldman on him that time. And it was going to take a perfect pass to get that one in there. So Caden Cook, sophomore, coming in for Vanami. I'm assuming just to get a better pass rush possibly.
3rd down and long from their own 26. 15 yards to go. They need the 41-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Zach Carr. Robertson to his backside. They fake it to Robertson. Carr hit while he throws, and it's off the hand of Ryan Bloom. He had a lot of running room out in front of Abraham Dirks, but Dirks good coverage. The throw maybe just a bit long, but the defensive pressure almost hit as he threw, and it's incomplete.
They tried, well, I don't know if it's an intentional pick, but it's almost like a deeper pick route. Try to pick off the inside defender, and that's where Dirks was trying to cover Bloom, and kind of had about 3 or 4 guys right there almost hit each other.
3 minutes to go. 3:03, second quarter, tied at 14. The Tigers came back already from a 14-0 deficit. They've scored on their last 2 drives. Dirks will return it from the 40, spins out of one tackler, but then hit hard by Preston Lincoln.
Yeah.
And the Tigers will have it back at the 42-yard line after about a return of 1. 14 all, 2:54 to go in the half.
We like seeing that Dirks not afraid to catch the ball in traffic and able to hold on to it. He got hit pretty good right after he caught it.
First down and 10. The Tigers are near midfield at their own 42-yard line. They've got the momentum on their side. They've scored twice here in the second quarter. They've held Glenwood scoreless since the first quarter. The Tigers have Jacob Tuning on the field on offense at receiver left side. Coffrin in the backfield as well. Fake handoff. Vincent throws it to the right side. Nobody home.
Yeah.
And defenders wanting the intentional grounding call.
Yeah, he wanted, that was a fake dive, but fake trap actually, and wanted to try to hit Schabel over the middle, but he got caught up in traffic, and it was fortunate we didn't get a grounding call called on us. Feldman's on the sidelines here trying to get his, I don't know if he's got ankle issues or he's getting some cramping, trying to get some water in him and get loosened up.
One man in motion at Shable. They give it to him on the jet sweep. He cuts up the middle. He's got the first down, or close to it anyway, across midfield. He'll get 9. Needed 10 for the first down, but that will bring up 3rd down and a manageable 1.
Yep, nice cut. Nice cut there by Cade Shable. And, those jet sweeps are usually drawn up to get outside, but he saw able to cut up inside that, and now we just got to convert this 3rd and short.
Shable was the 6th man to run the football tonight. Shable, Troutman, Coffrin, Vincent, Burks, and Royland have all carried it tonight. 3rd down and 1 at the 49 of Glenwood. They need the 48. 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left. Vincent under center. Handoff. They give it to Coffrin. He'll dive his way forward. It'll be close, but he should have the first by about a yard or maybe a half a yard.
Yep. Spotter on this side's got him making the first down, so that's 2 minutes. Somehow got to get Feldman back out there if he's able to. He's still doing some stretching, leaning against Royland down here.
Clock stops for the moment, 2:02. Now it rolls again. Tied at 14. The Tigers move it to the 47 of Glenwood. New set of downs, moving left to right. First half winding down. Then we'll have the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show for you coming up at the conclusion of quarter number 2. Vincent will line up under center again with 2 men in the backfield. They send 1 in motion. They hand it off up the middle. Finally, some running room. Here comes Nealon. Is that Corey Nealon?
Yes, it is. Hold on.
And he's got some moves out to the 35. Give him 12 for the first.
It's like a little bowling ball in there, and he's just bouncing off guys and getting both hands on the football. They were trying to get it out of there. So nice run. I think that's his first carry tonight. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his first varsity carry.
And normally I don't run out of spots for running backs on my stat sheet, but I've already run out. I can't afford any more. That's 7 runners tonight for Carroll. 4 receivers. They're all going deep. Here's Vincent. He's got a first near sideline, and it's caught by Woosley inside the 25.
Official said he's tackled in bounds, so the clock will stop just to move the chains, and then it's going to start again.
It goes for 12. Woosley's 6th catch of the night, 86 yards and a score. 1:14 left, first half, tied at 14. The Tigers closing in on the red zone. They've got all 2 timeouts. They've got 2 timeouts left. The clock will continue to move here now, down to 63 seconds.
Feldman's back on the field.
And now
Glenwood, I think, wants
the timeout. So the Glenwood Rams will call timeout. Their defense not doing a whole lot of stopping of the Tigers right now. We'll take a quick break. Back after this. 1 minute, 1 second to go. First half tied at 14. Carroll driving.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Four receivers, a minute on the clock, second quarter. Vincent takes the shotgun snap, looking to his left, airing it out to the end zone, touchdown, this time Colby Christensen.
Yeah, he bobbled it, almost dropped it, but nice job hanging on to a nice pass. Nice, put it right there.
23 yards on the score. And the Tigers, third touchdown pass of the night for Vincent. Christensen's first. And the Tigers now with 3 touchdowns unanswered. Coming back from a 14-0 deficit, and now with 54 seconds to go in the half, they'll attempt the extra point again. Eli Lee, the sophomore, on. Slade Siebenaller to hold, and he splits the uprights again. 21-14, Tigers with a second quarter lead under a minute to go. Back after this on KKRL.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Colby to Colby.
Colby to Colby. That's right.
Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m.
Yards. Colby Vincent to Colby Christensen. 54 seconds to go in this first half. And the Glenwood Rams will return the kick from inside their own 10. It's John Palmer. And Palmer crosses the 15, won't get back to the 20. And they'll have it at their own 18 or so yard line with under 50 seconds to work with. But the Tigers now down 14-0 early. It's been all Carroll in the second quarter. They lead now 21-14.
Yeah, Jack Troutman, nice job getting downfield on that and getting Carr before he has a chance to pick up his full head of steam and tackles him inside the 20. Now it'll be interesting to see if Glenwood just wants to run the clock out here. They're going to try to take a chance scoring, but then you also take a chance of turning it over. So we'll see what Coach Faust and his staff. It looks like they're going to go 4 receivers over here.
And Glenwood will have the ball to start the second half. They deferred on the opening. Here's a shotgun snap. Carr will roll out to his left under pressure.
Boy.
Now jukes out the defense. A lot of running room to the right side. He's near midfield already, and he's out just shy at about the 45. And they'll give him 27 or 28 on the carry.
And I think that was a design play. You send all your receivers out here to their left side, and he rolls out left and get the defense coming this way, and then he just cuts back and everybody over pursued. Linebackers and defensive linemen on the backside all over pursued.
At their own 45 now. New set of downs. 35 seconds left. Over the middle. Here's a catch by Bloom into opponent territory. An 11, 12-yard catch to the 43. His second catch of the night.
You just don't want to get behind him, so you force him to throw underneath, and either they got to take their timeouts or down the ball here.
Glenwood does have 2 timeouts. 26 seconds to go in the half. Down 21-14. Here's Carr. He's wrapped up, brought to the ground.
Now they got to take a timeout.
He was wrapped up and tackled by the Tigers. Number 55, there's Chase Gladden.
Yep.
Pickup of 3. But Carr, he's done a lot of damage on the ground tonight. That 28-yarder a moment ago put him over the 100 mark. He's got 122 on the night now. Timeout by Glenwood. That will stop the clock with 19 seconds left. They started this drive inside their own 20. Now they're inside Carroll's 40 at the 39. Again, 19 seconds left. Carroll 21, Glenwood 14. Coming up, Roselle Mutual Insurance. They're proud to sponsor tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop future adults that will live in and run our communities. We look forward to working with you and them in the future as policyholders. 3 touchdown passes by Colby Vincent tonight to 3 different receivers. Woosley, Christensen, and Feldman. And after that interception thrown by Vincent, he's really cleaned things up lately. He's 12 for 20, 205 passing yards, and those 3 touchdowns. And it's good that the passing game is working because the running game hasn't been very successful tonight.
And other than Carr and his breakaway runs, the Glenwood running game hasn't been much either, but Carr's the difference there.
19 seconds left after the timeout. Glenwood has 1 left. They send Bales in motion. Now 3 receivers to the right. Carr looking to the right. He'll air it out. Deep pass, far sideline. In stride, the touchdown for Glenwood, or was he out at the 1? It's a touchdown. 39 yards.
Yeah, you just, you just got to give him room. You can't.
Silas Bales makes the catch. He was the man in motion.
Yep. So the last thing you want to do is let him get behind you. Make him catch the ball in front of you and come up and tackle and keep the clock running or force him to make timeouts. But, nice job by Glenwood going over 80 yards in less than 40 seconds.
Zach Carr had 2 touchdown passes all of last season. He's got 2 tonight. And the Glenwood Rams will look to tie it up with 10 seconds to go in the half. Brock Sell on for the extra point, the right-footed kicker. A lot of pressure, pushed it left. And the Tigers still lead by 1. 10 seconds left. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Back after this on KKRL.
Are you serious about what you're headed for? My name's Ira.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
But with a couple of timeouts left and some explosive players on offense, Glenwood took advantage of the situation, moved down the field, missed the extra point on the touchdown though. But a 39-yard touchdown pass from Zach Carr to Silas Bales. And it's 21-20. And now the Tigers, after the touchback, will have it at their own 20-yard line. And now 10 seconds is different than 50 seconds.
Right.
But we'll see what the Tigers decide to do. They've got Brennan Coffrin on the field. They've had him on the field when they want to run the ball. And they don't look like they'll be trying a whole lot here. 10 guys around the ball. Only Dirks out at receiver. Now they're going to send Feldman out to the far side, but I don't expect a whole lot of fancy things going on here. Vincent will take a knee and take a 21-20 lead into halftime. The Tigers trailed 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Took a 21-14 lead, but then with under a minute to go in the half, Glenwood moved down the field quickly but missed the extra point. Carroll 21, Glenwood 20 at halftime from Council Bluffs. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you tonight on 93.7 KKRL Carroll, and we will bring you the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show when we come back.
From
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
the offensive coordinator for freshmen, and he would always be on the headphones with Coach McCartan, helping him out with the offense. And then Kurt Christensen, longtime assistant coach, also helped out offense and defense, and was also in charge of the punt return team. So got a lot of, got a couple of coaches there that you used to have on the staff and used to having them around, and you just have to, the other guys got to pick up and you kind of get comfortable with those coaches. So, that's a feeling you got to get through, and I'm sure that they're happy to get through that first half.
Eli Lee is about to put his right foot into it to get the second half underway. He'll kick it off from the 40, deep, returned from the 11-yard line, and it will be returned out across the 20 and then quickly brought down. Ball came out, I think, and the Tigers, did they jump on it?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Nope.
I saw the referee come out, and I thought maybe he signaled fumble, but no. Okay, they were just happy about a good tackle, the Tigers were.
Yeah, Jack Troutman once again down there on the coverage, getting down there fast, as well as Caden Cook getting Palmer tied up there. So big possession right here, start the third quarter.
And the clock now at 11:54, third quarter just underway, and Tigers on defense will try to end this or begin the third quarter a little better than they ended the second quarter, giving up that touchdown in about 45 seconds. Here's Zach Carr with the handoff and quickly brought down. Ty Nissen wraps him up at the line of scrimmage. He maybe falls forward for a pickup of one. I believe it was Dominic Robertson, on the carry.
Yeah, Nissen getting a shot now at the inside linebacker spot. First time varsity experience, and coaches are raving about him on Wednesday how good a fall camp he's had. So he's getting reaping the reward of hard work.
Hurry up offense for Glenwood. They'll hand it off again to Robertson, and he'll get knocked down. Dirks this time out near the 29-yard line. A pickup of 5. It'll bring up third down and short. Less than a minute into this third quarter.
Yeah, and Gladden just about had him in the backfield. Just a little bit slow getting to him.
Glenwood hurrying things up on offense. Two receivers out to the right. Direct snap again to Cole Mayberry, and he's been their goal line or short yardage guy.
Yep.
And he'll get the first down, I believe.
Yep.
No, one of the Carroll coaches doesn't think he's got it. Yep. Our official does say first down. He needed 3, and he gets just maybe 3.5. Cole Mayberry now 3 catches on the night, 14 yards, 2 first downs, and a touchdown.
Yeah, it's their Wildcat formation, and there's no secret what they're going to do when he gets the ball.
Glenwood down 21-20. Here's the pass over the middle. It's caught out across the 40. And the receiver had the ball, but the Tigers had an arm in there just trying to rip it away and trying to come up with a pick. Couldn't quite do so. The catch was made by Brock Smith.
Yeah, and Torrey Feldman was right there, and he had one arm on it, but Carr zipped the ball right in there, and Smith made a nice catch.
He goes for 8 yards out of the pistol. Fake handoff. Now rolling out to his left. Carr dumps it off. They find Bloom out across the 50 and inside the 40 on his feet, still running, cuts inside, and it's a touchdown. Feldman couldn't stop him, and it's a 42-yard touchdown. Glenwood scores quickly. 1:50 is all it took, and they've taken the early third quarter lead.
Yeah, that's tough for Luke Woosley. Guarding Bloom man-to-man, and Bloom lines up on the right side, and he comes all the way across the field. I don't know where our inside backers were, but those are plays you'd like to have an inside linebacker hold him, knock him off his route enough, and Carr was able to sprint out to his left and enough time to allow Bloom to clear all the garbage that's in the middle of the field, and then it was off to the races.
Brock Sell will come on for the Glenwood extra point. It's 26-21, Glenwood by 5, 10-10 to go in the third quarter after a 42-yard touchdown pass and run to Ryan Bloom from Zach Carr. The snap on its way, kick up, and this time he splits the uprights. 27-21, Glenwood strikes quickly to start the second half, and the Tigers will try to return the favor when we come back on 93.7 KKRL Carroll.
Athletes who are successful understand the importance of teamwork. The professionals.
Their coach, we've hit their holder a couple times, and their coach is out there. And the holder is the quarterback, Carr.
Oh.
sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting.
When looking for convenience, make the Market on 30 your first stop. Our hours are Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 4, and Sunday 12 to 4. The Market on 30 in the BP Plaza. Make us part of your weekly grocery shop.
Going to have a chance to return this kickoff.
Abraham Dirks will return the kick from the 5-yard line. A flag down on the near sideline. He's got room out the far sideline across the 30. Finally brought down past the 40-yard line.
2 more flags up here. So.
That one will probably be back inside the 10 for the Tigers, but it looks cool. He returned it from the 5 far sideline, cut all the way to the near sideline, cut back to the far sideline, and returns it about 40 yards, but he ran maybe 70 total. But with all the flags down, I'm not thinking that one will stand.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll bring it back here. If it's from where the flag is, it's sitting about the 17-yard line, so go half the distance. We'll be back at the 8.5.
Glenwood coming off a 42-yard touchdown pass from Zach Carr to Ryan Bloom. His 3rd touchdown pass of the night. He's found 3 different receivers in the end zone. Illegal block in the back is one of the flags. Another illegal block in the back.
Yeah.
So it'll be Tiger football inside their own 15, back near the 10. And they'll be down by 6. 9:58 to work with here in the 3rd quarter. And the Tiger offense has been good here since the start. Really the end of the 1st quarter, they started to find what they were looking for. And then all the way through the 2nd quarter, the offense was humming right along.
Yeah, the big play in that 1st quarter was Woosley catching a long pass on 4th down to keep the drive, or 3rd down, the long keep the drive alive. And then we were able to change directions of the field and scored all 3 touchdowns in the north end zone.
That's the end zone they're heading to once again, down by 6. 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter, 2 men in the backfield, including Coffrin. They give it to Corey Nealand. Nealand had the longest run of the night for 12 yards earlier. He takes it for 7 this time. And they go with Coffrin and Nealand in the backfield that time. It'll be 2nd down and about 3.
Yeah, it's a nice 1st down play. You want to try to get out of your own end zone here and be able to open up the offense a little bit.
9.5 to play, 3rd quarter. 2nd down, a few yards to go. 2 running backs under center. Vincent gives it to the first man there. It's Nealand, and he keeps the feet moving. He pushes his way running backwards, and he picks up another couple of yards. It should bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yep, big play here. Get the 1st down, and we probably a little different personnel out there. And
Nealand now, 3 carries, 21 yards, the only running back to really do a whole lot tonight for the Tigers. They got the big boys back there, Nealand and Coffrin. 3rd down and short. They'll give it up the gut once again. A 1st down, still pushing. He's got 4 black jerseys. And I think is that Coffrin? He finally gets brought down out near the 30, 27-yard line, and it took almost half the defense to get him down.
Yeah, and that time we ran behind Gladden, which is always a good thing to do, and Nolan Lowe, the left guard and left tackle respectively, and Coffrin just kept going and going and going.
It's like the fridge running out there, carrying defenders. It goes for 10. 8:38 left, 3rd quarter. 27-21, Glenwood lead, Carroll football. They'll hand it off once again, and this time it won't work quite as well. Coffrin grabbed and wrapped up by the neck, brought down at the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1 on the play. So they try it again. That time it did not work as well.
So.
That will bring up 2nd down and maybe 11, 8:10 on the clock. Tigers down by 6, and so far on this drive it's been all on the ground as they started inside their own 10.
Yeah, so we'll see if we got anything play action off of this double running back look.
Coffrin left, Nealand right in the backfield. Under center, Vincent. He'll air it out near sideline, looking for Feldman. A lot of contact, and I think they're going to get Palmer on the flag. 2 flags come in out near midfield.
Yeah, you got to at least look back for the ball if you're You can't just face guard the receiver. You got to look for the ball, and you got to keep your arms up.
And it will be pass interference, 15-yard penalty. They'll move out across the 40 to the 42-yard line after the incomplete pass, but defensive pass interference. They were looking for Feldman. New set of downs, 1st and 10, 7:50 on the clock, 27-21. Glenwood with the lead. Carroll driving here. They started at their own 8. They're out across the 40 now. Royland checked in, Nealand out in the backfield. Coffrin left side of the quarterback. Vincent will line up under center. Royland in the back of the offense there, and they'll pitch it right side. Here's Royland. Stiff arm and brought down at the 40, a loss of 1 or 2 on the play. And Royland just hasn't been able to find any running room tonight, and it will be 2nd down and 11.
No, and that time Owen had no choice but to kick his man out. Jacob, I think when he watches film, he'll see if he'd have cut back inside that block, it wasn't going to be a great long, big run, but he was going to at least get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe pick up 2 or 3, but he continued going outside, and Owen just couldn't get his guy blocked out there.
7:15 left, 3rd quarter. Carroll down 27-21. 2nd down and 11. Vincent out of the shotgun, looking to throw it over the right side. Oh, one-hander off the hand and incomplete. Woosley almost popped it up into dangerous territory for the defender to make the catch, but it popped behind the defender as well and incomplete.
Yeah, almost made a great catch, and then, like you said, it could have been disastrous also. So now we got Feldman and Christensen back out on the field together here. Big 3rd down play here. Got to try to keep this drive alive so our defense stays off the field a little longer.
Tigers are at their own 41. They need the Glenwood 48 for a 1st down. 3rd and 11. Clock stops. 7:07 to go in the 3rd. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Royland in the backfield. Vincent out of the shotgun, under pressure, gets rid of it, finds Christensen near midfield. He'll be short of the 1st down, but it will be 4th and 2.
Yeah, boys. Kobe Vincent was being rushed right away. Smith came from his linebacker spot on a stunt, and Kobe got rid of it just in time. It was wobbly, and Kobe Christensen able to make the catch, but a couple yards short of 1st down.
Ty Nissen in the punt unit will come on the field for the Tigers. Vincent will come to the sideline. Valiant effort, just comes up a bit short on the throw in duress. 6:30 to go here in the 3rd. Tigers at midfield. They'll punt it away. Nissen botches the snap, but a lot of time, and he gets rid of it. Fair caught inside the 20, back at the 15-yard line as John Palmer makes the grab, and that will be Glenwood football at their own 15. But their offense has moved down the field very quickly from inside their own 20 on their last 2 drives. Yeah. 6:20 on the clock and a 6-point lead for the Rams. They'll be looking to turn this game back into a 2-possession game.
Tigers might want to look at next time they have to punt. Glenwood really cleared out to get a return set up, and Ty dropped the ball and still had plenty of time to kick it. Might be able to run, but I'm sure Glenwood saw that too, and they'll think about they'll tell their guys not to leave so quickly next time.
It'll be Glenwood football at their own 15-yard line. Zach Carr, 3 touchdown passes tonight. They start the drive, handing it off, taking it left side. Robertson after the handoff, and he'll take it for a half yard out to the 15.5.
Yeah. Good job. Those just direct running plays haven't hurt us. It's when Carr keeps the ball, well, he's making things happen with his feet and his arms both.
Dominic Robertson Jr., 9 carries, 25 yards tonight, and a fumble. Quick pass, screen, right side, through the hands of Palmer. They tried to get the screen off on that right side, and it went through his hands, incomplete, and that will bring up 3rd down and 9, back at their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, that time they Bloom and Palmer on the same side, and they just X'd, tried to get almost like a pick play, and unable to make it work.
Tiger defense needs a stop. They've kind of been bleeding here the last couple of drives. Quick dump off in the backfield, swallowed up and brought down, but a flag down. I think they're going to get the horse collar. Looked like all jersey, but Ryan Johnston brought down Dominic Robertson in the backfield. Sure looked like he was all jersey, but I think that's what they'll call.
Or face mask. It had to be horse collar. I don't think he had the.
That's unfortunate for the Tigers. They will call it.
Face mask.
Face mask. Great play. Johnston read it perfectly, just lost control of the hands when he brought him down.
That's one of the problems when you're 6'2", 6'3", like Ryan is, and you got a smaller back that you're tackling. You have a hard time getting. You tell them you got to get lower, got to get up underneath their shoulder pads, but.
So the penalty keeps the drive alive. That would have been 4th down. Glenwood, new set of downs. They'll come out with a receiver on each side, 2 backs with Carr in the backfield. Now they send Bales out of the backfield to the left side, up the middle to Robertson. Robertson driven to the dirt at the 32-yard line by Coffrin. He comes in to swallow him up. It's a pickup of about 5 on the play, but Coffrin made sure he felt that one.
Yeah, actually, looks like they only gave him 3 there, so it's just past the 30.
From the 30, 2 receivers out right, 1 on the left. You got Palmer and Bloom, the 2 main receivers on the far side. Looking, throwing, deep shot, overthrown. He was looking for Palmer at the 40.
Yeah, I think Palmer thought he was throwing it to Bloom, so he kind of stopped on it. And good coverage out there, though. And then Slade Siebenauer did a nice job from his free safety spot, so we actually had 3 defenders on 2 receivers.
Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down and 8, or 3rd down and 7 from their own 31-yard line. And the Tigers will be looking for a stop now on 3rd down.
Yep.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Robertson in the backfield, Carr in the pistol. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, looking, throwing, deep, down the near sideline. He's caught and brought down at the 25 by Dirks. It's Ryan Bloom, got past his defender, and he takes it almost 44 or so yards.
Yeah, Dirk's one of our fastest guys, but this tells you what kind of athlete. Bloom is 6'4", and he was able to get past Dirks, who's only 5'6", maybe. And Carr put it up there, nice pass and nice reception. Timeout by the Tigers.
Tigers will call timeout. That big gain of 44 for Bloom, his 2nd over 40 tonight. He's got 107 yards along with a touchdown. Timeout taken by Carroll. We'll take one too as Glenwood is driving. They lead 27-21. 4:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC.
Central High School tonight, home of the Titans. The Iowa Western Community College, they also play here. And tonight, and at least once last year, Glenwood. It almost feels like they're home away from home.
Yeah.
I was down here for a Kemper and Glenwood game 1 year ago, and I was here at Lewis Central again. The field was too wet after a week of heavy rain. This time, their field is being renovated. They're getting the new turf, new press box, new concession stands, all that fun stuff like Carroll got last year. Just wasn't quite ready for the football season. 1st and 10, Glenwood at the 25 of Carroll. Zach Carr rolls out to his right, being chased. Thrown to the 20. It's incomplete off the chest of his intended receiver. It's Brock Smith unable to make the catch. Incomplete, 2nd down.
Boy, that shows you how much better Carr's gotten as a quarterback. I'm watching Smith run that route, and Carr's spinning out, and he threw it. Oh, where only Smith catch it, Woosley did a nice job covering him, and he threw it low and outside, and actually could have been caught fairly easily, and Smith unable to bring it down. 3
receivers, 1 in motion on the right side. That's Palmer. The handoff to Robertson, swarmed, brought down in the backfield. The first man there, Elliott Tidgren for the Tigers.
Yep, he's doing a nice job.
Big loss on the play.
It's nice to see a senior who didn't hardly play at all last year at Varsity, had all JV, didn't play as a sophomore. Spent the summer in the weight room getting stronger. He was already a tall kid and getting a chance to play here tonight.
Loss of 4, now 3rd down. 14 to go, 3 receivers left. Now they send Palmer in motion to the right. Pistol formation for Carr. Robertson takes the fake handoff. Pass over the middle, it's almost intercepted. It was Ty Nissen, then he ran into Colby Christensen, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. Nissen had that one, and here comes Christensen trying to block his defender. They make contact, and it just pops up, falls incomplete.
Nice play, though, by Nissen from his inside linebacker spot. This confidence they have in Sell, the kicker. This is going to be about a 42-yard attempt. Maybe 42.
Roxell pushed an extra point to the left earlier. That's what allowed the Tigers to go into halftime with a 1-point lead. He'll try this one. Tigers coaches, they wanted a flag. Kick is up, and I think he made it. He did. 42 yards for Brock Sell.
Yeah,
42-yarder.
Slade Siebenauer almost got to it.
42 yards on the field goal, 30-21. Now it's a 2-possession ball game, and the Tigers will take over after the kickoff when we return on KKRL. Third quarter, 3:48 to go.
If your parent or loved one isn't ready for it.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
The Glenwood Rams take a 2-possession lead after a 42-yard field goal by Brock Sell, the sophomore kicker. 30-21 the score. Glenwood with the lead. The Tigers, you look back, they could have had 4th down back inside the Glenwood's own 20 or 30-yard line, but a face mask penalty kept the drive alive. And now the Tigers will return the kick from the goal line. It's Torrey Feldman. He's had a nice night as a wide receiver. He's out across the 25 and finally wrapped up, spun around, and pushed out at the 26-yard line. 26-yard return for Feldman on the kick return. 3:41 left, third quarter. Glenwood 30, Carroll 21. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. Nick Brinks along with Terry Kasperbauer tonight.
A little better field position to start this drive than we had the last time. But if we can get out of here again and move the ball, we got out to midfield last time after starting inside our 10.
Tigers are down by 9. And with under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter, still a lot of time left, but you almost feel like the way Glenwood's offense is humming right now, you need points to keep up. And at the very least, get it back to a 1-possession ball game with a field goal or by yourself or something. Here's Vincent under pressure, has to throw it away.
Wide open.
Wide open, but it was short to Shable.
Roughing the passer penalty possible.
And Vincent gets up limping just a little bit. Crouches over, may have taken a shot on the roughing call. I think that's what we'll be looking for here. That would be a 15-yard penalty. He did have Cade Shable wide open, but you're throwing off your back foot, 3 defenders in your face. And it is roughing the passer. They will get Bales on the call.
Yep.
And that will move the Tigers out across the 40-yard line. So that's the second drive in a row. They've been aided by a 15-yard penalty. The last drive, it was pass interference, and that pretty much moved them from, I think, the 27 to the 42 then as well.
Right.
And now the Tigers will move across to the 42.
Yeah, Bales lines up in the backer spot, but those guys are lining, with those 10 guys up on the line of scrimmage, just never know who's coming on what stunt. And so you got to remember your blocking assignments.
First down and 10. They give it to Corey Nealand, and Nealand, he's had some success running the football tonight, but not on this handoff. He takes it off left side, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, they had him going sideways instead of getting his shoulders down and getting upfield, unable to get through that first line of defense. And so now we're looking at a 2nd and 10 play.
3:11 to go for the Tigers. Coach McCartan, Coach Faust. They've seen their teams on the field for 3 quarters now. They'll have 1 quarter to go after these few minutes roll by. The Tigers down by 9. Feldman in motion from left to right. They fake the handoff to him. Quick pass. They find Woosley, is it? Is it Woosley again? It is. Out near a first down. He'll come up just short, but he crosses midfield to the 49, and it goes for 9.
Yeah, nice throw by Colby Vincent. He's got pressure coming behind him, and he was able to, he had to lead Woosley just right because Bloom was right on his shoulders and right on his heels, and able to put it only where Luke could catch it, and he did a nice job holding on to it and get us back 3rd and short here.
Luke Woosley now 7 catches, 95 yards, and a score. Jack Troutman checks in. He's in the slot left side. 3rd down and 1. They hand it off, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Did not see who it was, but it will be no gain, maybe a loss of a half yard on the play, and the Tigers will have 4th down.
Yeah, interesting call here.
And it was Nealand again.
Yeah, I think Colby Vincent watches this one again. He'll wish he had kept the ball because he had Coffin with him as a pitch man. If he'd have kept the ball, they had a lot of room to the outside because they are all slanting down to stop Nealand on the run.
2nd drive in a row that will stall out right at midfield with a 4th down and 2. Punting unit on for the Tigers. Play clock down to 6. They finally get the huddle broken. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this one off, but nope, they will not. Well, maybe they did, but they're going to fake it. Nissen dumps it off for a 1st down. Is that Woosley making the catch?
No, I don't.
No, it was number 12, Siebenaller.
Yep. Boy, they got that snap off just in
Oh,
time.
man. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, we had guys coming in from the sidelines that evidently didn't know that we were getting ready to punt, and whoever makes the call on the punt return or fake punt got it in there just in time.
So give Ty Nissen a 5-yard completion. Slade Siebenaller with the catch. And you almost had to wonder if they were going to try something after they got that look last time of nobody trying to rush the kicker. On 1st down and 10, they dump it off on the sweep left side to Dirks, and he's tripped up immediately and will lose 2 on the play.
Yeah, as soon as Dirks goes in motion, they got their outside backer, that time Woods. He's not even thinking anything but the jet sweep on there, and he was up in the backfield almost immediately.
2nd down and 12, a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. The Tigers down by 9. Carroll in 3A District 2. District 9 for Glenwood, both teams in 3A. 4 receivers. Vincent looks right, looking down the near sideline. Colby Christensen gets a gap on the receiver. Deep pass down to the 10. Pushed out just shy. They'll mark him out at the 11. 36 yards.
It wasn't a pretty looking pass, but boy, Colby Vincent put that right on the money to Colby Vincent, and
Colby to Colby again.
Yeah, that's right. Nice play. Get us down inside the red zone now, and just need to finish this drive off.
Colby Vincent found Colby Christensen, and Christensen was hounded by the defender, but in the last half of the route, he was able to put a step or 2 on him, put the afterburners on. 1st and 10, 1 man in motion. They fumble it, ball's loose. Dirks jumps on it, though.
Boy, we caught a break there.
Dirks was able to jump on it. And he may have gained a yard. No, I think he just barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Big thing is he got on the ball instead of trying to pick it up and do something.
2nd down and 10, coming up from the 12, under 30 seconds to go in the 3rd.
We don't have to run a play if we don't want to, but it looks like Coach McCartan's sending in one.
Tigers were scoreless in the 1st. Looks like they may try to run one more play. With 10 seconds on the clock, play clock has a couple extra seconds, so they will. Nope, now we got a whistle and a flag.
Yeah, I think Jacob Royland tried to get a head start.
This will move back 5, and it will be 2nd down and 15 from the 17.
Yeah, if they start the clock, we won't get a play off here.
6 seconds on the clock for now. A lot of penalties tonight, mostly for Glenwood, but the Tigers have had a few crucial ones going back to that last drive on defense especially.
3rd quarter here, we've got to clean things up.
They move them back 5 yards, then wind the clock. That will do it for the 3rd. The Tigers will have the football inside the red zone on the left end of the field, the south side, down by 9. 4th quarter, it's on the way, 30-21. Glenwood leads after 3.
sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Carry out. Call 792-91.
Ten to nothing. So far tonight, the first and third quarters have been all Glenwood, outscoring the Tigers 24-0 in those two quarters. So we'll see if the Tigers can do what they did in the second quarter here in the fourth and put up 3 touchdowns.
That would be nice.
They're in a good position here. Second down and 15 in the red zone, down at the 17-yard line. Feldman's got one-on-one here on the near side. They'll go to him, looking for some blockers out ahead of him, and there it is, touchdown! Dumped it off on the quick screen at the line of scrimmage, and Feldman did the rest. 17-yard touchdown, his second of the night.
Yeah, how about Chase Gladden coming out from his left guard spot, and catch the ball is caught behind the line of scrimmage, so linemen are allowed to get down the field, and he was down there blocking defensive backs. And once Feldman got free from the initial tackler, there was nobody left to tackle because Gladden took care of him.
Colby Vincent's fourth touchdown pass of the night. Eli on for the extra point. Eli Lee, kick on the way, and it's good. 30-28. The Tigers are within 2 now. Great start to this fourth quarter. 7 seconds in, they're back within a couple of points, and now they'll kick it away to Glenwood when we come back in a minute on 93.7 KKRL. But a 17-yard touchdown pass for the Tigers.
Hi, this is Don Neary with Available.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's
Yeah. What time do we got right now?
9:33 and still got a full quarter.
Torrey Feldman just scored his second touchdown on the night. This time they got it to him at the line of scrimmage. He had a couple of blockers and lots of green grass out ahead of him for the touchdown. It was Colby Vincent's fourth through the air tonight. And Feldman now with 104 receiving yards as well. Here's the kick return from the 7-yard line. It'll be Palmer. Cuts in, now out. He's got a lot of green ahead of him. He's tripped up at the 35, but once he cut in, everybody moved in as well, and then he cut back to the outside, and I thought maybe he might break one, but the Tigers were able to trip him up before too much damage was done. But he does return at about 30 yards.
And Taylor Moore is going to hear about it, that he's got contain on the outside, and if a runner goes inside, you don't want to get sucked up inside there and allow him to get outside there. And fortunately, we had some other guys that stayed in their lanes and able to get Palmer before he got downfield too far.
Both quarterbacks with 4 touchdown passes tonight. No, I take that back. Carr's just got 3. They had a rushing touchdown in there as well.
Yeah.
Vincent with 4. And on the first play of the drive, they move it up the middle for a couple. Was that Robertson?
Yep. Yeah, he's really small. That's sometimes he's hard to get a hold of because you got to stay low when you're tackling him.
Second down and 8, 11:20 to go in the ball game. Out of the pistol formation, 2 running backs to his backside. Here's the option play. He's going to pitch it out right side to Bales. Bales has the first down. He's across midfield to the 45, cuts back in. Feldman wraps him up around the ankles at the 43-yard line, and that will go for 21 yards.
Yeah. Anytime Carr keeps the ball, good things seem to happen for Glenwood on offense, whether he's running it, pitching it, or passing it.
Carr has only completed 11 passes tonight, but he's already up to 292 passing yards. 26.5 yards per completion. He's had a 63-yarder in there, a 39, a 42. Those are his 3 touchdowns. They're all long ones. First down and 10, under 11 to go. Up the middle, Robertson goes nowhere, and he is stuffed at the line. And the Tigers give up nothing. Carter Vanami in on the tackle, no gain for Dominic Robertson.
Nothing going there, and Gladden getting a breather. Tyson Bordenero giving him some time there at defensive tackle.
They're at Carroll's 43-yard line, 4 receivers with Robertson in the backfield. Carr out of the shotgun. He'll look to his left. He'll roll out that way. Now he'll take off up the middle, and he's tripped up back at the 40. Coffrin and company in there, I think. Who else was that?
Vanami.
Also 59 in on the tackle.
Bordenero.
Yep, Bordenero there.
That time Ryan Johnson did a nice job keeping Carr inside where he's got help from those D tackles and linebackers. Carr wanted to get outside, but Ryan Johnson did a nice job containing him.
Carr took it for 3 yards. That will bring up 3rd down and 7. 9:45 to go. Glenwood by 2. Pistol formation. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Fake handoff. Carr steps up over the middle.
Palmer
It's
again.
caught through the hands of one defender to Palmer, and he'll take it the rest of the way. Palmer for the 40-yard touchdown.
That same slant play that's given us problems all night. And Torrey Feldman, one of our better defenders and fastest defenders, was there, but Palmer had a step, and Carr put it right where he needed to put it, and Palmer did the rest.
Palmer's 2nd touchdown of the night. 6 catches, 175 yards, and now this will be a really big extra point for Glenwood. They lead by 8 right now. If the Tigers could block it or get a miss, it would still be a 1-possession ball game. Brock Sell on for the extra point. He hit a 42-yard field goal in the 3rd quarter. Kick on the way, and he splits the uprights. 9-point lead once again for Glenwood. It's been a high-scoring game tonight. Week 1 of the high school football season for 2019. 37-28 Glenwood over Carroll. Tigers get the football back when we return in a minute on KKRL.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
We decided to move to Glenwood from West Des Moines.
Oh.
He was started his freshman year at Valley and then transferred.
Really? What did he start at?
I mean, he started school at
Oh,
Valley.
gotcha.
When sick or injured, McFarland Urgent Care offers continuous extended hours Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule online at schedule@mcfarlandclinic.com.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs. 9:33 to go. The touchback will send the Tigers offense onto the field at their own 20-yard line. Once again, down by 9. 37-28, Glenwood with the lead. We're live at Lewis Central High School tonight. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you, and our post-game show coming up after the game, brought to you by Mackey Motors. We'll name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. That's all coming up at the conclusion of our game tonight. The Tigers down by 2 possessions again. Offense has not been a big problem for the Tigers, and we've got early movement and a whistle before the play.
Yeah, and we went from Tigers playing a pretty clean game and Glenwood committing penalties to the second half here. It's been just about the opposite. But no legal substitution. All right, got a break there because we did jump, but Glenwood had 12 guys on the field, so that takes precedent over the motion penalty.
37-28, Glenwood with the lead, 9.5 to go. 4 receivers, they dump it off, they hand it off to Corey Nealand, and he'll take his way forward out across the 30 to the 31, and that will be very close to a first down. It is a first.
Yep. Just had to get out to the 30. we haven't had too many rushing first downs.
Nealon, 6 carries for 26 yards on the evening. Leading rusher for the Tigers, Brendan Coffrin, is second with 17. And neither one were listed on the depth chart on the offense.
No.
So the Tigers are down by 9. They need a score here. Time winding down in the ballgame. 9:15 left now. 2 receivers left side. They hand it off. This time it's Nealon again. He'll be wrapped up around the knees. He'll pick up a few to the 33 before being driven back to the 30, and he gets up hobbling a bit.
Yeah.
Got wrapped up around the knees, and that may have taken his toll on his legs there for a second.
Yeah, and the Woods kid for Glenwood, textbook form tackle there, just came up from his linebacker spot and kept his head up and wrapped and drove Nealon back.
8:45 to go. Carroll down by 9, 37-28. Glenwood with the lead. They've got a lot of people on the line of scrimmage. And they'll hand it off right up the middle, and if he can get through that line of scrimmage,
Jacob Royland.
Yeah, Jacob Royland finally gets a nice run. He's been trying all night.
Yep.
And this one goes for 11 out to the 44.
Yeah, found something there, and good chance that might have been a trap play with Gladden pulling from his left guard spot, kicking out defensive end and allowing Royland to get up inside.
When you've got 9 or 10 guys on the line of scrimmage, you may not want to run the ball, but if you can get through it, there aren't many guys behind him. First down, 2 receivers left side. They'll fake. Nope, they will pitch it out right side. This is Royland again, I think, and he'll cross midfield to the 49 of Glenwood.
Yeah, that's a nice little drive going here. We haven't had to throw the ball. We just found something that's given us some time to run the ball. We don't want to eat up too much time on the clock, but this does help keep the Glenwood offense off the field for a little bit.
Royland just had his 2 best runs of the night now for 11 and 7 yards. Second down and 4 to go, so they call it a 6-yard gain. They hand it off up the middle. Nealon, look at that fancy footwork up the middle across the 45 to the 40. Shifted around a couple of defenders, and he takes the sticks and moves them. Tigers have a first down at the 40.
Yeah, that's we've moved the ball so well through the air. It's allowed us to establish a little bit of the ground game. Glenwood's trying to sub in some different personnel, try to stop this.
Glenwood has nearly 500 yards of offense tonight. Carroll closing in on 400 under center. Vincent hands it off, and they give it once again to Nealon, and he'll take it to the 37 up the gut. Pickup of 3 on the play. The Tigers now with 7.5 minutes to work with. Down by 2 possessions. They trail by 9. 37-28. Clock continues to move. And the Tigers are content to run the ball and take time off the clock. Feldman and Woosley on the field. Royland split out in the slot, it looks like. I see the 2. Here's Vincent. They're going to air it out. Far sideline. Looking. They were looking for Torrey Feldman, and
I don't know if that was supposed to go to Torrey or Caden Shable was inside.
Oh, Shable, that's who it was. I only saw the 2.
He's running the same route.
Feldman got a hand on it, tipped it up. Falls incomplete.
I would think we got to go. This is 2-down territory here. We're too late in the game to punt the ball away on 4th down if we don't get it here on 3rd.
3rd down and 8. Shotgun for Vincent. 2 receivers on each side. He'll look to the right, airing it out. Deep pass, well overthrown. They were looking for Feldman again down the far sideline. And that will bring up 4th down and 8 as the Tigers down by 9 need points. Need a first down first.
Feldman's got cramping up some, and you tell he just doesn't have that extra spurt of energy to get past his defender. Might be a time to go back to Christensen, even though Palmer's guarding Christensen.
4th down and 8 for the Tigers at the 38 of Glenwood, and they've got 10 guys on the line of scrimmage, and even the safety is only 4 yards behind the line.
We're going on 2.
No, they got him to jump.
Yep.
That'll get him a few yards.
Yep.
4th and 8 becomes 4th and 3.
Yeah, that's huge. When you got all those guys up front there, they're coming. They know it's going to be a pass play, and they want to get a sack.
Jumping off sides, it was Sully Woods. I think we said his name earlier tonight. I think he might have been offsides then.
Yeah.
4th down and 3. 7:02 to go. Tigers down 37-28. And they'll come out. Everything's going to look the same. One receiver on each side with 7 linemen. And now we've got a whistle and a flag. Is there
Somebody
movement or 12 guys out there?
Line up off sides. Against us. Glenwood players are clapping. Center moved the ball.
Yep, 5 yards against the offense. Well, that's not the way to come back from a 5-yard defensive penalty. Now it's back to 4th and 8 again.
Yep. Yeah, just gave away the 5 that they gave us.
Now again, 10 guys on the line of scrimmage, everybody playing tight. You're just looking for the first down, but if you get the first down, you might have some running room. Vincent under pressure, airs it out, deep far sideline, overthrown Feldman, and that will be incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Glenwood will have the football and a 9-point lead, and the Tigers will come up empty.
Yeah, and you don't, that situation there, you want to get the first down. You don't necessarily need to go deep there. Just, get a 10-yard route and come back and catch it at 8, and you got a first down. But now the defense, which we haven't been able to do this second half, has got to come up with a stop.
Glenwood right now 3 yards shy of 500 yards of offense tonight. 332 passing yards on 12 completions. They've been big plays. They hand it off, or no, it's the direct snap to Cole Mayberry again. His 4th carry of the night, and he takes it across the 40 for a pickup of 3 to the 41.
And they might just try doing this, chew up time on the clock and move the chains. Carr stays in the game, so he's on the field somewhere. He usually goes in motion. And they run this Wildcat formation with Mayberry.
And now we'll see that play clock really come into play, how they've changed it this year. Rather than the official starting it at 25, once the last play is done, they just put 40 on the clock and go. Play clock down to 10. Glenwood not going to take it all the way down to 0. They take it with Mayberry again on the keeper, and he takes it for 1 yard. 6:05 to go. Tigers down by 9. Glenwood looking to kill time on the clock.
Oh, I think Mayberry's staying in the game, but I would look to see the Carr is going to get the snap this time, I would think.
Coming up, it's our post-game show brought to you by Mackey Motors. Find new roads. And we'll also name our player of the game from Motor Inn. 3rd down and 6. Carr will come out in the pistol.
Now they're running the clock down.
Down inside 10. 5.5 minutes to go. Glenwood by 9. They'll snap it with 4 on the clock. The fake handoff. Pressure up the middle and wide open. Caught for the first down. Defender falls down. Here's Mayberry. Nobody within 15 yards. The touchdown. I don't see any flags. And that will be a 58-yard passing touchdown for the Glenwood Rams. To Cole Mayberry, his 2nd of the night, 1 running and 1 receiving.
Yeah.
One defender fell down, and nobody else was within about 15 yards after that.
Right. Torrey Feldman might have been held downfield by Bales, but the official didn't see it that way. He was trying to get away from him. Good-looking play. They were able to lose Mayberry and all the shuffle there.
Zach Carr with a 58-yard touchdown, his 5th of the night. Extra point on the way good. 5 touchdowns, and the shortest touchdown was 39 yards. Big plays for Glenwood tonight. They now lead by 16. 44-28, 5:19 to go. Back after this in a minute on KKRL.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, Proud.
Athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, will create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs. Abraham Dirks with the kick return out to the 35-yard line, and the Tigers still down by 2 possessions, but it's 16, the deficit now, 5:10 to go. 44-28, Glenwood on top.
Yep. Well, obviously, you got to score, get a 2-point conversion, get the ball back, and do the same thing.
Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you tonight. Carroll has had some bright spots on offense tonight, but defensively they've given up some really big plays. 5 touchdowns tonight, all 39 yards or longer from Zach Carr. Here's Vincent, almost runs right into a sack, comes back the other way. They get the sack anyway, and that's a loss on the play, under 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, now
it's a loss of 5.
Pinning their ears back, knowing we got to throw the ball, and they're bringing 5-6 guys from different angles all the time, and they're backing their defensive backs off a little bit, and their free safety is a good 20 yards downfield.
4.5 to go. Carroll down 44-28. They've yet to, no, they have scored once here in the quarter. They're going to dump it off the running back screen. It's over the head of the intended receiver, incomplete. Might have been looking for Royal in there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 3rd down and long, a 3rd down and 15 play coming up. Clock does stop with 4:27 to go, but you see the guys, they've got the hands on the hips.
Yeah.
They're just not feeling it right now.
No. Body language tells you a lot.
Which is unfortunate because they played really well at times tonight, but then they've had those lapses. 3rd down, 15, 4 receivers, 10 guys within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Safety's back about 20 yards. Deep pass, near sideline, up for Feldman, almost intercepted as they were going in the direction of the defender, Zach Carr. He was back there on defense, and it's 4th down and 15, and the Tigers, it looks like their fate is sealed. They'll come on and bring the punt unit down by 16, 4:21 to go.
Yeah, that just tells you what Glenwood coaches think of Carr, knowing that Carroll's got a pass. They bring him in as an extra defensive back. Now they just leave him in on the punt return team just in case we fake it.
Tigers have 4th down and 15. The Tiger student section trying to make some noise for their team. And the punt by Nissen will be returned off a couple of bounces from the 27. And Palmer will take it to the 31, 4 yards on the return. But check out these stats for Zach Carr tonight. 13 completions, 21 attempts, 5 touchdowns, 390 yards. It's been pretty wild tonight.
And then they add his crap.
Lost connection.
Yeah, I say, I heard that.
Hey, Carroll, it's me.
Hey, we got disconnected on KKRL.
All right, gotcha.
Ball gets spun on the 42-yard line. 1st down, Rams.
I'm going to send you over there now, okay?
Thanks. But Glenwood, they keep on rolling right along. They just had a 30-yard run.
Yeah.
A flag down here as they are inside the 30 of Carroll, down to the 26, but a flag, illegal shift on the offense may be the call.
Yep.
Judging by the motion of the near side referee. 44-28, 3.5 minutes to go. Glenwood looks like they are well on their way to an opening win of the season. But Carroll's got a lot of things on offense to be excited about after tonight.
Yeah.
Defensively, they've got some holes they need to shore up. They've given up 5 touchdowns tonight of 39 yards or longer through the air. And that is something that will drive a coach crazy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we face a team with team speed like Glenwood has. They got 2 elite receivers and then a quarterback who's really stepped up this year compared to what he had to do last year.
Now with 3:13 to play, Cole Mayberry, he'll come out as quarterback, take the direct snap up to the 30. And a pickup of 3 for Mayberry. Mayberry, he's got a rushing touchdown tonight. He's kind of been their goal line or short yardage back. Also caught the last touchdown for 58 yards here in the 4th. Glenwood Rams have just proven to be too much on offense for this Tiger defense.
Yeah, it's tough when you put the pressure on yourself and think you got to score every time you have the ball. That's hard to do.
Clock ticks now under 2.5 to play. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL Carroll. And coming up in just a few minutes over on our sister station of KCIM, along with Kick 106.7, it will be the New Way Ford Scoreboard Show. Nathan Cones and Mark Philmeyer are waiting and ready to bring you recaps of all the area games tonight and coach interviews. We'll try to grab an interview with Coach McCartan after the game and then get that on the scoreboard show in a while. Zach Carr on the option. He'll pitch it back right side. He finds Bales, and they'll take it out to the 25 for a pickup of 5 on the play.
Yeah, just another play in their arsenal that they're going to be able to give teams trouble with. Carr keeps the ball, and then he has multiple numbers of backs and receivers that he can use as pitchmen that are dangerous runners.
It'll be 3rd down, 7 yards to go. If they would get a first down here, that will put Glenwood over 600 yards of offense tonight, which is really wild to think about. Pistol for Mayberry. It's been a keeper and a run every time he's done that, and this will go forward. He'll take it up the middle for about 2.5. And that'll put them at 599.
Unofficially, though,
yes,
right?
Yes, unofficially. A minute to go. Tigers will fall to 0-1 on the season. There were certainly moments tonight, especially back in the second quarter after they stormed back from down 14-0 to take a 21-14 lead.
And actually got it to 30-28.
Yeah, and they had it back within 2 here just a little bit ago. But back-to-back scores for Glenwood here in the second half. They've just been unstoppable. 38 seconds left. And this will probably be the final play of the game. They're going to take a delay a game, take a timeout. Nope, delay a game. Where did they get the timeout? Yes, they did. So Glenwood will take a timeout with 32 seconds to go, 44-28. We'll go ahead and step away, too, as a motorcycle is popping a wheelie on the far side. That was interesting. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. Catches, 4 for 104, leading receiver in yardage. Vincent, 276, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he did.
Glenwood with a 16-point lead, 44-28 the score right now. Glenwood took a timeout. Coming up next week, the Carroll Tigers will be at home. They'll take on Ballard. And for Glenwood, they'll be at Bishop Heelan. And then in a couple of weeks, they'll make the trip up to Carroll and take on Kemper. Kemper picked up a win tonight at home over St. Albert, I believe 27-3, the final score there. That should be a fun game.
Yeah. Well, by then, you have 2 games to film on. You got kind of an idea what to expect.
On 4th down, they'll hand it off to Robertson. I don't think he'll get the first down, but that will put them over 600 yards of offense unofficially. 27 seconds left, and a turnover on downs, and the Tigers will take over on offense.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can watch tape and you can see how much speed they have, but to try to replicate that in practice, you really don't have chances are most teams don't have that many skill players with that much speed and a quarterback that throws the ball and runs the ball like Carr. So, you just got to be prepared for it.
Colby Vincent not in the game.
Kellen Jones is quarterbacking.
Kellen Jones is out there, and the ball is fumbled. He'll just fall on it. And with under 20 seconds to go, I don't know if the Tigers will try to take another play or not.
Coach McCartan's signaling in something. No, he did signal in another play.
Well, they will run one more. Kellen Jones under center. The Tigers will fall tonight on the road against Glenwood. And they hand it off to Corey Nealand, and he's stuffed. And gets back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. That's a final 44-28, the final score. Offensive domination for Glenwood tonight. 602 yards of offense. And for Carroll, no slouch themselves, 369. But outside of that second quarter, the Tigers only put up a touchdown tonight. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back with the Mackey Motors postgame show. Mackey Motors, find new roads.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.